Well, thank you, Mayor Ardis, very much. And let me thank all of you here tonight and the 710,000 people in this congressional district. This is a victory for you tonight and the people in this district that have been without a voting representative for the last 6 months. And I couldn't be more honored and humbled to be here tonight as your next congressman. Obviously, I want to thank the voters in this district. The voters in this district have spoken and have elected me to this. And I don't take that lightly, the responsibility that goes along with this. Because we obviously have challenging times in Washington, D.C. in this country. And, you know, some may look back and say, boy, this was an easy election that you went through, and, you know, you won in July and you won here. But I got to tell you, we worked very hard over the last 6 months. We crisscrossed this district back and forth and back again. And we listened to the people in this district. This district is large, 19 counties. Now, you may have been to one county fair, you haven't been to 19 county fairs. And I've been to all 19 county fairs this summer. But it was important to get out and travel around this district and go everywhere and listen to people, and that's what we did. And having a strong team was also important around us, and first and foremost was my family. Our 3 boys up here and my wife, I couldn't have done it without them. And it was kind of nice, they won't admit to it, it's kind of nice the boys were out of school and they got to do a lot with us. We've done 45 parades this summer. So it turned out that it wasn't, when we got to a weekend, it wasn't, Dad, what are we doing this weekend? It was, Dad, what parade are you dragging us to? Because we did a lot of them. But I couldn't have had better partners in doing that with our 3 boys. And of course, Kristen, my wife, has been there through it all, through state senate and through this campaign. And I've joked around when I introduced Kristen that in our household, I may be the senator, but she's the Speaker of the House. And that will apply in this next job also. I may be elected congressman, but she's still the Speaker of the House, and I couldn't do my job without her. Thank you, honey. Very much. And let me just say, you know, when we traveled around this district, we talked an awful lot about the important issues. We talked about fiscal responsibility, smaller government, term limits, ethics and transparency. You know, how do we get the economy booming in this country again? We talked about those issues, and it resonated. It resonated with the voters we had tonight and the voters we got in the primary. But I'm an optimistic person. I think America's best days are ahead of us, not behind us. But it's going to take strong leadership. It's going to take good Republican conservative principles to move forward. And I'm proud of my record in the state senate over the last 5 years for advocating for that. I'm proud of my record as a state and federal prosecutor. I'm proud to be raising our family in Central Illinois. This is home for us. We belong to a great church and have a strong faith. We have great family here that support us. And Central Illinois is the best place to live in the entire country. I love it. And I want to make it better for all of us and make it better for our country. And as we move forward, I will look forward to representing our values. And I said throughout the campaign, when you talk to people in this district, people that work hard, people that play by the rules, people that have a strong faith in God, they love their community, but they're not real happy with our government. And there's a real uneasiness right now of what's going on or not going on in D.C. And if I can go to D.C. and represent those values, I look forward to doing that, and that's what this election was about tonight. So I can't thank you enough for all of your support and being here tonight. Let me just say also, we had the best campaign staff around in this election, from the top to the bottom. And whether it was at the grassroots level with our volunteers or supporters, or whether it was going to every event in the 19 counties, we had a great team in place. And I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for that team and all the people that we had supporting this. And every day that I got up over the last 6 months, I was energized because of the people around me, the people that supported me, that were there for me. It energized me every day to do the best job I could in this election. And that is culminated here tonight, to see everybody here, and I couldn't be prouder to have everybody here today as we move forward. And so This election was a competitive election against my opponent. I'm glad to be involved with this. I was glad with the primary. It made me a better candidate as I move forward. But now with the elections behind us, the past is behind us, we move forward. We move forward to try to solve problems, fix things in government, make lives better for people that are out there, and move our state and our country forward. So I couldn't be prouder to be here tonight as your member of Congress, and I want to thank everybody here, and I'm going to stick around and thank everybody here for what you've done, because it means so much. And the last thing I was going to say, as I said, our campaign staff was wonderful. I want to thank, where's Jonathan at? Jonathan's our driver. Jonathan drove me around for 6 months, put 60,000 miles on our car. We didn't get one ticket in 6 months. And that was due to Jonathan. But let me just say, so proud to be here tonight, so proud to hit the ground running tomorrow, putting a great staff in place to have the best constituent service in this district, to represent your values and be the strongest voice possible for this 18th district and our values. Thank you very much.